Hello, Zemalf here, and welcome to Let's Play Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire. And yes, indeed, I have the collector's box right here, so let's do a very quick unboxing. Because this is the only thing I know about the game. I have read the manual. And I also have this pin here of the pet. I will not be putting that on my shirt. I was thinking about it, but I'm showing this because I will be using these as we go on. So here we have the manual, and there's also this badge. And in the box there is also a map of it looks like a secret to Monkey Island from the side, but I think this is Neketaka or maybe Meketaka. Neketaka it is, a capital city, and it has some information there, kind of just a flavor. So I think obviously all this information will be in the game, but when we eventually get to these places, I think it's pretty cool that I have the actual map. There is also a mouse mat. This I won't be using, but as you can see, it says backer. So just like with Pillars of Eternity 1, I did kickstart back Pillars 2 back in the day, and now finally, after it's been 8 years, I get to play this now that I finished Pillars of Eternity 1. As a last thing in the back, let me see how to open this. We have a map, a cloth map. So when we eventually get into the archipelago, I will be able to navigate with an actual map. Which is pretty cool. And I had it upside down. So there is the Neketaka. But yes, so that is on the side, and while I will be going into the game completely blind, I have read the manual, and that's kind of the information I'm going to the game with, and of course playing Pillars 1. Just putting the box to the side here. Wanted to share that with you, because I think boxed games are cool. Nowadays, I don't want that much stuff, but there's just something about the game boxes, and I do miss physical game manuals. Like it's there's something fantastic about this. So maybe I will not read this now. Maybe that shows on the screen. So it's basically giving an intro here that before the events of Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire begin, the god Eothas inhabits the statue of Caed Nua and rises from beneath your stronghold. In Pillars 2, it is your duty to track Eothas down, confront him, and save the remaining kith who still clutch to their souls. So, from that, I know Or that is all I know. But it looks like our soul will be stolen by a god. And that's where the game begins. So with that little intro and very professional unboxing, let's play Pillars of Eternity 2. And I will be your gameplay commentator through this blind playthrough. I was waiting here, is there some sort of cinematic here, but I think all those come after the new game, yes. Okay. I think I will just jump into the game. I will just say that I have all the DLCs. I now, from the top of my head, don't even remember what the paid options were, but then there are also free DLCs, like for example, Critical Role, Vox Machina, Voice Pack, and things like that. I'll be probably talking quite a bit about the Critical Role voice talents, because we have, of course, Matthew Mercer returning, but then everyone else is in as well. And when I eventually encounter them, because I think all of them have like companions or sidekicks in the game, I might be biased towards some of them just based on the voice actors, but let's get on that then later. But let's see how the game begins. I also on purpose set the music a little bit higher than I usually do, because music in these games is fantastic. I think the audio balance is fine, because it kind of ducks down a little bit with my voice. But let's enjoy the music to the fullest in the beginning and then maybe adjust it down a little bit later. The turn-based mode that was recently introduced in Pillars 1, it was introduced in Pillars 2 earlier. However, I will be playing this with real-time with pause. I'm normally, as you guys know, a turn-based player. I like that slow-paced thinking. But in this game, I think I will go with real-time. Basically, so that I don't have to, like, relearn what works. Because these modes play quite a bit differently. And also, I think in this game that pays homage to the older games like Baldur's Gate 2. I think it feels the right fit to play this with real-time pause. So that is my choice. And I will be playing with what is now called Veteran. It was called Hard Difficulty in the first game. So basically one above the standard, but not going completely crazy with the Path of the Damned. I enjoyed the difficult fights, I enjoyed the challenge. It will make the fights much more micro-demanding instead of just letting them go on with real time. But also this can be adjusted as we go on. There are some special challenges here like Iron Man and things like that. Also level scaling. I will not touch this. I will leave them on default. Yeah. I'll keep this on default and we'll see how it goes. But yeah, without further ado, let's play. "80 hours of your life is about to be stolen. 80 hours won't be enough. It's 160 probably for me. And it's life and time well spent."
Eora, a world where mortals live, die, and are reborn through the turning of the wheel. The cycle of reincarnation watched over by the gods and made possible through pillars of a mystical substance known as Audra. 5 years ago, you traveled from your home to the Deerwood, a nation that had waged war against the incarnated god of light, Eothas, resulting in his destruction. The country suffered from a plague of hollowborn, infants born without souls, that many believed was punishment for killing a god.
And this is
in
indeed
an ancient, secluded
Ashley
ruin,
Johnson.
you witnessed a secret
Narrating.
ritual that inadvertently transformed you into a watcher. One who can see and speak with souls. The ritual also gave you horrible visions, waking nightmares of a past life that threatened your sanity. To put them to rest, you pursued the man who had led the ritual, a seemingly immortal agent of the gods, known as Theos Ix Arcanon. With divine assistance, you confronted and defeated Theos, ending your visions and resolving the Hollowborn crisis. In so doing, you also learned the great secret that Theos had protected. That the ancient empire of Anguith had transformed themselves into gods. Your visions finally put to rest, you retired to the castle of Caed Nua, built atop a massive statue of pure Audra, where you ruled in relative peace and prosperity.
So yes, sorry Ashley, I interrupted you. So Ashley Johnson from Critical Role is the narrator.
Made a nice story. You fixing up that old keep? Lifting the curse?
Hey, it's Matthew.
Must have told it 100 times. But something got to gnawing at me.
Actually, this is Eder.
Thinking the spirits there weren't really at rest.
Matthew Mercer
Maybe
as
the
Eder.
gods weren't finished with us. I used to dream that when my god came back, he would forgive us. Last the trouble with dreams. Sooner or later, we all have to wake up.
So that big statue in the endless paths was actually Eothas all along.
And so you wake to a sleepless world, the in-between of life and death. Follow your memories. You have been here before.
Have I? Okay, this is pretty cool. I know that I will be able to import my character from Pillars 1, but it will mainly be the choices. I think this is pretty cool idea or way to get the character in, but giving you option to play a different character, like class-wise and things like that. It's pretty cool.
You have seen past the shroud. You are a watcher now, and a watcher you will stay.
Wait, there are others here.
A watcher sees souls, knows their pasts, and the souls see them back.
So we are still a watcher.
A dubious honor, inheriting a fortress both broken and cursed.
will I play as the same class and everything? I have not completely decided that. I kind of wanted to go in without too much pre-planning. I think I will stay, if the game gives me a choice to change that, I will stay as Wild Orlan. But we might play...
a god? A higher power? A rewarder of good deeds and punisher of the wicked?
We might play as something else than just a chanter, because this game has multi-classing in it.
The gods aren't real, but something else entirely. Something created by people.
Sister. That was a choice. That do you consider
And did you ever
Eothas?
consider that these were things you were never meant to understand? That their comprehension is beyond you?
Do you consider Eothas your sister or lover, or I think that was there even a daughter option, I'm not sure. But anyway.
Let the world see. Let them decide what to do.
The wheel has turned again, Watcher. Come.
An aged dwarf shares this strange floating platform with you. His face is creased by so many wrinkles that his features lie buried amid shadowy pockets of skin. Still, the dwarf's well-practiced habits have left telltale tracks of a welcoming rictus across his visage.
I think, like, all, or at least almost all dialogue in this game is now voiced, so I will have to do less reading, but maybe we'll actually then be reading the books, like I was planning to with Pillars 1. In the end, didn't read them aloud like I planned, but let's see how this continues.
You can see his smile coming before it blooms, reshaping the dwarf's face from a hanging sack of flesh into something resembling an oddly carved, merry gourd, replete with unhealthy bumps and discolored splotches. The creases of the dwarf's face tighten into a smile as he gives you a courteous nod.
I am pretty sure that all the description text and such will not be narrated when we go into the game, but I think here in the intro it's pretty cool that they do. Okay. This almost feels like a little bit of a flex from the game engine point of view. Instead of just hand-drawn areas, they actually have a little bit of 3D going.
Sit. Please. Thank you for joining us, Watcher of Caed Nua.
The gaunt woman seated at the table is clad in time-worn black armor that seems too massive for her to move in.
Looks like there was some tutorial messages popping in, but I'll only look at those if there's something like a new concept. I obviously know how to control the game.
A pale, slender neck rises from the gorget, topped by a hollow face. The milky skin stretched across it is delicate and translucent, like parchment that has been scraped clean too many times. She is preoccupied with the arrangement of cards on the table between you. With each movement, her armor squeaks and groans as though bearing an incredible weight. She places a final card, gives a nod of satisfaction, and raises her eyes to meet yours.
Your brush with the divine has drained you of your powers, fractured your memories. Look upon these cards. They represent the courses of your life. You alone know best how they flowed. Arrange them to fit what you remember.
Examine the cards to choose your legacy. So you can either select things. The game is calling them Pillars of Eternity 1 histories. So we could go through this to create a complete new one, but I will be importing my my save. And we indeed have Viola here, the latest save at the end of the game, after 130 hours of gameplay. And 8 months, 18 days, 16 hours in game. Pretty cool that it shows that as well. And we see the party I was playing for the most part, with Viola, the Wild Orlan Chanter. We had Eder, Durans, Eothas, Sakani, with Itumak of course, and then this is not showing Grieving Mother there, but you can watch all that in my Pillars 1 run, which you can find on the playlist on my YouTube channel.
Does everything appear to be in order?
Yes.
Good. Welcome to the Beyond. I am Bera. One half, anyway.
She points a finger in the direction of the dwarf who led you here. Though the movement is slight, her gauntlet squeaks like a rusty hinge. The dwarf's rictus returns as he nods in the woman's direction.
I agree with you fellas in the chat. Like I don't always like fully narrated things. Like you end up skipping them, and but I think for me, being especially here now that Ashley is narrating this as a Critical Role fan, I'm just enjoying these voices, and it might affect the experience quite a bit, because Pillars 1, if Pillars 1 was like interactive book in a way, because there's a lot of reading. In this one, it's like an audiobook.
The gods offered you boons in exchange for resolving the Hollowborn crisis. What did you do with the souls?
Oh, interesting. Because that choice happens after the save. It's not important. That's pretty cool. I went against Hylea's will and ended up being dispersing the souls randomly. Kind of reasoning that that option would be the way to kind of go as much out of what the gods wanted, even that was suggested by a god. But anyway, that was my character's reasoning. So disperse the souls randomly.
Tell me, do you remember when we last met?
Do I remember? Valid Knight. Wait, was this one of the gods? All of stars in Twin Elms. Spoke with other gods. I did speak with all of them, so I think me as a player has no idea, but I think my character remembers.
You came to that tower seeking our aid. You prayed for help in reaching Theos, beyond the Court of Penitence, but would not pledge yourself to me.
Correct.
Still, a pledge unmade stands fairer in this court than a pledge broken.
Oh.
She places a card in the middle of the arrangement. A bell tower with no bell. Her fingertips slowly drag away from the card, faintly creaking as they retreat across the table.
You had need of the gods once before. Now it seems we have need of you. The being that occupied Caed Nua's statue beneath your castle was the dead god, Eothas. Of this we are certain. What we do not know is what his intentions are. Though Eothas stole a large fragment of your soul, you were strong enough to survive the onslaught and enter the in-between. You and he are still connected. He has chosen a body made of living Audra, perfused with the power of thousands of souls, including yours. It should be little difficulty for an experienced watcher to find him.
Am I dead?
No. But neither is your body truly alive. Your lungs draw breath, your heart pumps blood, but your flesh is as soulless as a hollowborn. That is, until I return you.
She delicately places a card upright on the table. The art depicts souls flowing out of a pillar of Audra.
He destroyed my castle and killed who knows how many people. I've had enough of dealing with cards, all of you. Let's get on with it. I'm not doing this. Would this be a game over if you select I'm not doing this? Probably not. My character doesn't care that much about the castle, Caed Nua, but they very much care about the people. So they would like to find Eothas as much as this woman does. Oh god.
I know. It is my business to know. 322 in Caed Nua and your surrounding lands.
322 people died.
Their souls remain in Eothas still. You have the power to save them. Serve me and I will return you to your body. Or don't, and return to the wheel.
I'll take the wheel. I think we will return. Let's get on with it.
Good. Before you return to Eora as my herald, you must remember who you were. The last whisper of life in death.
For a moment, the sockets of her eyes darken, leaving the pits of a death's head gazing out at you.
Wait. Where did I sign up of being your herald?
When you can picture your own face, the Beyond will lead you back to your own kind, to the world of mortals.
Choose pre-made character to start with. Modify as you like. Start from scratch. Can we have... Oh, right. Here we have the characters, and I think because I have the DLC. Ah, interesting. Maybe it didn't download yet. I actually don't have the critical role here, but I also don't have... The game doesn't like automatically create one that was Viola. So, starting from scratch. And yes, indeed, we can completely change, because our character's soul is here, but the character will be different. But we will be, for the most part, playing like somewhat similar. So female, and as said, the only decision I kind of made beforehand, I will continue with Wild Orlan. I feel that is kind of have some continuation, but as I said, I think this is a pretty cool kind of way of giving you kind of complete freedom and fits the game about souls. So the Wild Orlan gives me 2 perception and 1 resolve. My character in Heroes 1 was very heavy on resolve. Let's see how we go with that when we get to the class selection as well. That's how do we go about it. Multi-class characters are not recommended for new players, but I want to. So our first class will be Chanter. which Viola was in the first game. Ah, right. There are new secondary skills. We have Bluff, History, Arcana, Sleight of Hand, Diplomacy. Multi-class characters average their skill bonuses across both classes. We have a pretty cool looking ability tree now. In the first game all of this was hidden. So I see familiar things. I was kind of quite a lot in summoning and such in the first one. We were using the drakes, and then later on we were using in the very end we were using the summoned weapons. With the multi-class, kind of we'll basically decide later how do we level up that which level we level up as chanter, or will we have like some basic chanting on the lower levels and such. We don't need to decide that now. But as said, I'll keep with the chanter as the first one. And what are the subclass options? Beckoner, Skald, Troubadour, or Bellower? Interestingly, the game, these were actually all mentioned in the manual. That what does Chanter here mix with to make these? Oh no, wait, this is subclass. This is not yet the multi-class. Right. Okay, let's focus here. So in this game you have subclasses. You don't need to choose one, but you can do as a chanter to specialize in summoning spirits as a beckoner, which would make that you would summon twice the number of creatures, but they would cost more. As a Skald, your offensive invocations cost less, non-offensive would cost more. And with critical hits, you could gain a phrase, so this is very much like very offensive, like a battle chanter in a way. Then we have Troubadour, which is probably focusing on the phrases. So let's say more traditional bard, maybe. I'm leaning towards the Beckoner as a kind of focus on summons, but let's see. Bellower are often found in communities steeped in hardship, particularly among those that have experienced recent misfortune. Invocations grant and benefit from a brief bonus to power level, which is a measure of overall power of your character, based on the number of held phrases. Invocations consume all remaining phrases. Oh, this is... Chant radius is reduced. Okay, this is interesting. As a multi-class option especially, this is interesting. So, if we don't cast invocations, this would let us all active spells or abilities. Okay, so if I would go like a Chanter Mage kind of deal, I think this would work relatively well. But just based on what I liked doing in the first game, so both as a role-playing choice for my character, but then also me personally, I will go with Beckoner, so we'll be like a summon specialist, summoning twice the number of creatures, but summons will cost more phrases. And also, anyone new here or watching this, this is a good place for you to get used to the pace I'm playing a game with. This character creation will likely take 2 hours. Let's take the Ghost. Let's take the Come Come Soft Winds of Death as phrases. So let me just see that. Do I think I will take that one. Bone Assist 40 to go well. I did like that, but yeah, I think we'll just do the damage one. And do we want to summon? Do we want to summon 3 skeletons, because that would be... On the other hand, like, do we actually summon 2 ghosts with this one? Because this ghost alone is like a really badass in the beginning. Yeah, let's take but Renai Darrett's ghost, he would not rest, as our invocation, and Come Come Soft Winds of Death as the phrase, which does raw damage in a radius when we are chanting it. Okay, so second class, we have all the options. We could be Chanter Barbarian or Howler, Chanter Cypher, Spiritualist, Chanter Druid, Torch. That is so hard that I will not be Chanter Druid, because that Heurge is so hard to pronounce. Chanter Fighter, War Caller. And we have Cantor, Herald, Celebrant, Wild Rhymer, Harbinger, or Lore Master. Okay. I am firstly drawn to being a Chanter Cypher. But, then we would basically have 2 resources, the chants and focus, that both build up as the fight goes on. We get Insight, Metaphysics, Sleight of Hand, Mechanics, and Bluff. Sleight of Hand and Bluff were also in Chanter. One thing I was actually thinking about, that I will make my character focus fully on mechanics. Even that I'm not really optimizing for that in the so role would be Crowd Control Striker. As a Barbarian, we would be a Crowd Control Minor Role Defender. We could also be Fighter. One thing I learned from the manual is that in this one we'll actually be playing with 4 companions, so or 4 party members, so 5 in total, and we'll have more freedom with our companions. So, for example, Aether, who I know is in the game, you have some options to play Aether as something else than a fighter, so I could play my character as a tank. But not saying that I will be playing with Aether, but I will probably be playing with Aether when we find them. If we find them. Maybe they were just in the intro. Striker Defender, Support Defender. Now Chanter Priest is an interesting option. What if we would be like full utility? So many choices. If we would pick up Chanter Druid, which I feel kind of fits Orlan, we could have the spells from the Druids for some heals and stuff, and additional crowd control. Yeah, I'm kind of those 3 I'm really considering, like Spiritualist, the Torch, or the celebrant. Chanter Ranger. Do we get our own companion if we go Ranger? Would be pretty cool. I didn't play with Druid in the first one, so I was thinking of having a companion to be Druid, but would I want to be Druid myself? Fitting a lot of roles. So bonuses would be like half of everything because they are not really shared with the Chanter. And of course later on I will have a choice which of the multiclass I level up, I assume. So these will be the ones I get on their own. Inspiration. Sickening. Hold beasts. Summon sword. Poison, infestation of maggots. There's a lot of like passive abilities. There's so many options of builds in this game. I'm kind of thinking about all possible combos. So many. Let's go Chanter Druid. So we will be Torch. I will just be calling myself not that because I still don't know how to pronounce that. Right, and we can also choose to be subclass in the Druid. I can be an animist. We can be Fury. We can be Life Giver. I'm leaning towards Life Giver immediately. That was what I was thinking about, that we will be kind of healer. Spirit Shift. Ancient. In bonus power level with beast and plant spells. So you could create like really like power level boosting. But I think I will go with subclass Life Giver for the Druid. I think that fits my character as well, who likes to help people, and I think kind of I think healer fits them really well. Cannot cast creature summon spells. But alright, we are summoning with a chance. No, but wait, is there some benefit of... Is there a benefit of summoning? Okay, now I do have to check. Can we specialize in summoning? Because then that would also boost my Chanter summons, right? To Wild Strike. Practiced Healer. Reduces the time it takes to complete a creature's summoning. Well, the summon mechanic is different, I think. Let me just see that. Passive ability. I wonder, is there something? Okay. In this particular menu, I wish the tooltip was instant. Otherwise, I think the speed is fine. But I wish this was faster, popping up those texts. Yeah, it's even slower if I click it. Okay. So quick summoning does benefit both. So I'm looking here that I wish there was like a filter here for the summons. And also, like in a place level like this, when you are filtering, actually having these all as a list of text would be so much faster to browse. But I appreciate the tree there. I think I will still go with my original thinking of being a life giver. Even that as a druid we can't. When this okay, this cannot work in a way that this would prevent me from summoning as a chanter, because that is not casting a spell, that is invocation. Like, am I creating a impossible combo? Okay, starting spell, Charm Beast, Dancing Bolt, Sunbeam. Wait, automatically learn the following druid spells at new power levels. Nature's Mark, Icy Wind, Wild Thorns, Damage Sickening. Characters who set foot inside the area become hobbled. Slash damage. Blinding. Dancing Bolts. We don't get like any sort of heal right away. Increased deflection, so that's a debuff on the enemies. Blinding is kind of nice. Pushing back all its area effects, inflicting freeze damage. Right, then there's a shift. Is this? While spirit shifted, the druid's power level bonus to rejuvenation spell is greatly increased. Rejuvenation. So, none of these is rejuvenation, right? Oh, the spells have a noise value. I think I will take Tanglefoot. And as far as the spirit shift, do we want to be wolf? I think we do. We will become Itumak. Because if I read things correctly, Itumak is not in this game. But hopefully I'm wrong and they are. Okay. Let's see what we do here. Intellect and Resolve recommended for subclass. Action speed is not super important for us. I think I will leave it as is. Okay, we can level up quite a bit here. So I'm thinking of Resolve 18. Maybe I'll go Intellect 18 for the area effects. Perception 14 to get some accuracy. And Dexterity Constitution just where they are. I mean, I could dump that Dexterity even more. Maybe I go down to 9 so we get 18-18 on the Intellect Resolve. Not just because of it fits the class, but I think this fits my character as well. I now don't remember my Pillars 1 stats. I'm pretty sure I had Might at 8, but then Dexterity I think was a little bit higher. I didn't dump that one. Then I boosted Resolve quite heavily. Let's go like that. Let's get Perception 15, Intellect 16 and Resolve 18. Not really like optimizing, kind of, let's say, power gaming. Optimizing here, but just kind of thinking that how is my character? If I recall, I had my character from White that Wends originally. This would give me 1 perception as well. Right. Let's go back and actually take. Let's do a 17 intelligence, 18 resolve. And then, perception 14. Let's do 18, 18. Perception will be 15 with the white that wins. We were a merchant, which in this game gives me streetwise bluff and diplomacy. What other options? Mystic, metaphysics, arcana, religion, athletics from labor. Athletics is really useful. Hunter would give mechanics. Explorer, survival, diplomacy, history. Drifter, sleight of hand, bluff, streetwise. Diplomacy, bluff, intimidate from aristocrats. No, we in this game you import your soul, but then you can make whatever character you like. I'm kind of making a variation of Viola from the first game. I think I will remain. I think I want diplomacy. It's kind of my character, so it's either explorer, aristocrat, or merchant. Maybe I'll actually go towards explorer. I think that's also because bluffing and streetwise kind of doesn't really fit what we were doing in Pillars 1, and we kind of became more of an explorer during Pillars 1. So let's go with explorer, giving us diplomacy, survival, and history. With survival and history being new, but these are all like affecting the dialogue, not for the most part. I think athletics would be the most like fight-oriented one because it actually benefits there. Now here's an interesting thing. Will we actually play as an off tank, or will we be more in the back shooting things? I think I will be playing with kind of a normal. Medium shield. Weapon proficiency. Alright, so you can choose. You can choose two. So slower. Club, lower their will defense. This attacks deal less damage. I didn't look that in detail with the weapons in the first game. There's no penalty for using a weapon without proficiency. Loses access to associated modal. Bewildering blows aim to concuss the target. Towards like a club and shield. On the other hand, we would have an option to stay. Stay in the back. like eventually then also like having chants that boost back rank a little bit more. I think I will take crossbow. Maybe we would go crossbows. We go crossbows. Dexterity does affect our speeds, and we might like other spells that we want to be there because of the chants. If I don't stand in the front lines, then the chants that are kind of offensive are not that great. We would be more chanting to boost our allies. Which means I would probably change the chant. Or do we keep the similar? Similar one unbalancing. I'm kind of thinking here about the glove. For a character that where kind of the weapon is very much secondary, this is almost harder choice than if you would do someone who's like they're smashing heads. I think I will take the club for the, if I use those for the lowering will, and then I will have the medium shield for the block. Red colors voice bows. There's the same portrait. So I will be picking that familiar face, so I remember who my character is. And primary color, kind of greenish. With a dark green. A little bit of like brownish. Let's try to... Okay, this is... Let's have a go. Okay, secondary is the face color. Let's try to make my character here look like... Ah, right, it's that skin color that changes. There's not as red option as the portrait is. I think that's like the closest, maybe. Eyes. Eyes green. That's the same thing with the hair as well. Why don't you give me like a reddish option? Okay, from the hair, that is actually pretty close. It's actually pretty close. Just need to find like weird combination here. I'm just checking these options. That, yeah, there's a little bit on the light side. That's pretty good. Okay, so here we do have the critical role voices. We're gonna have
I've got an arrow with your name on it.
we're gonna have Laura Bailey, or we can have Ashley Johnson,
Got your back.
or we can have
I won't
Marissa.
let you down.
But I think I will choose someone else for my character's voice.
Let's go.
Steady does it.
I'll teach you a lesson.
No prisoners. Charge. Finish them.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Quietly now. What can I do? I'm flattered.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I had maybe...
Show him how it's done. I'll take a peek. Hey there. I got this. I got this.
And I think we have these options because I have female choice. So then you also have the male voices from Vox Machina.
Take him down.
Oh, that is cool. Yes, you can indeed make them quiet, but
Keeping quiet.
They'll never know I'm here. Right here. Onward.
Easy now.
Sharp eyes and keen ears. I shall lead us.
Stand together. Not a sound.
Let us end this. To whispers and shadows. I shall lead us. Finish them.
I'll teach you a lesson. Easy does it. Right here. I got this. Show him how it's done. Take him down.
Nice and slow.
Yeah? Follow me. Let's go.
let's pick the stoic. Pose. Average, heroic, hunched, roguish, sassy, stoic, sullen, sickly, erudite, pious, drunk, energetic, savage. Wait, what does this actually? Does this affect like how they move or something? Because obviously it doesn't change much here. Ah, it's the pose they are like when they are idling. Okay, that is sassy. I do like the arms crossed, kind of. Oh, I like the ears. Oh, that's cool. Trunk Orlan with the ears is this is pretty cool. It's other ear got a floppy. Savage. So the average just stands like that. You can change it. Okay. I don't think my character is really like arms crossed stoic kind of deal, but they are not sassy either. So I might just gonna be boring and go average. I think the energetic feels kind of it's kind of a little bit mixed between like the heroic. Yeah, let's be energetic. think that fits Viola. You could name yourself as a Watcher, but no, not Violet, but Viola. So we are Chanter Druid, or Beckoner Life Giver, or the Chanter Druid combo Torch or Dirge. I need to check what the pronunciation of that is. That's just like completely out of my how the hell to say that in English. Anyway, we are Chanter Druid, continuing as Wild Orlan from White That Wends, just like Viola was in the first game, and focusing heavily on the intellect resolve with a little bit of perception, and started with medium shield club specialization with the Ghost Summon from Chanter and the Come Soft Winds of Death chant, and from the Druid side starting with Tanglefoot and becoming a wolf in the Spirit Shift. And as said, we are Beckoner from the Chanter side, which is Summon Specialist, and we are Life Giver, so more like a healer from the Druid side. And we start with 2 Diplomacy, 2 History, and 2 Survival. We do start with 0 Mechanics, which was kind of my idea with this character. So in this game you have more active skills. You have Alchemy, Arcana, Athletics, Explosives, Mechanics, Sleight of Hand, and Stealth. In the first game you kinda just had Mechanics and Athletics and Stealth as active skills, and then you had the Lore, what was the Lore, and the others as more of passive side. Yeah, but I think that is now everything in the character creation. Only took me like a little bit over an hour, so not bad.
Go forth now, Watcher, as my herald. Know that I do not give you this title lightly. When the time comes, you will have the power to reveal the souls that cling to you, to open the gateway from the in-between to the waking world.
This I like, that there's like, if you want to look in more detail in some word, basically, this is even better if this is something that like my character knows. So my character has history and things later on in the dialogue, so we can mouse over and here learn more what the in-between means. It's really nice.
Find Eothas. Learn his plans. When I have cause to talk to you, I will summon you.
Also, the kind of drawn portrait here got a little bit different looking.
With a quick gesture of her hand, you feel a sharp pain in what would be your chest. The pain continues, intruding deeper into your soul. Looking down, you see a small lump of darkness roiling within you. The darkness lingers there, but the pain abates and fades entirely within the span of a few seconds.
A chime. Do not fear, Herald. It will not harm you unless you choose to cross me. I trust it will not come to that.
Her gauntleted hand gestures to the dwarf, hovering nearby. The dwarf nods, contorts his face with his odd smile, and gestures to a new door.
There is noticeable difference in, well, we are here in the in-between, but just one character detail animation when they are moving and the environments. interesting to see how it. Wait, is that Aether? How things play in the actual world. That has to be Aether. Goosebumps rise on Aether's arms at your approach, but he seems unaware of your presence. Wait, is Aether like by outside here when our body is just... Oh, Aether. I'm not gonna say I love you, but I love you.
The return to your body feels like waking after a fitful drunken sleep. The rocking of the ship sends pain jolting through your limbs. Crashing waves hammer inside your skull.
Or is this just someone who looks like Aether and Aether's soul is somewhere else? That would be cruel.
Adair watches over your body with a glazed look, taking long, even tokes from his pipe. At the first movement of your chest, he starts. His gasp, mid-puff, sends him coughing and straining for breath.
No, there's no way. You're awake. What are you doing awake?
Do you want me to go back to sleep?
How are you feeling?
Oh, we could go with who are you? I'm weak, but I'm sure it will pass.
Sure. You've been out a long time.
I hate to cast a pall over your recovery, but I'm afraid I have some bad news for you.
Oh wait, we still have the steward here, but it looks like we are on a ship. Well, I kinda knew that because read the manual, that instead of Caed Nua, we will have a ship.
The voice echoes from inside the bust. The remains of the steward of Caed Nua.
Caed Nua has been destroyed. Eothas possessed the statue of Maros Nua and rose from the ground, consuming the souls of all nearby.
As I said about these mouse overs, I think this is also kind of nicely fitting with narrated dialogue. Kind of can also read more information as you're listening.
It is only by the exceptional strength of your soul that you survived. And even then, just barely. The further Eothas withdrew, the weaker you became. We chartered this ship and followed him to the Deadfire archipelago.
Deadfire archipelago marks the eastern edge of the known world.
I know not how, but it seems he has retained a piece of your soul, and proximity to it has brought you back.
I know.
How could you know all that? You've been faking on us.
He pokes at your shoulder with one finger.
Misfortune's brewing topside. Migrants fires the captain stirs.
An older man with ale sour breath rubs his bloodshot eyes and stares at you.
Eld Engren, wait a minute, we are the captain? Look how energetically we are standing there. Because of the pose features.
Engrim, the smell of drink on your breath could wake the very dead. Now what's this about?
Pirates. They're demanding parley with you, Captain.
Wait a minute, is the steward?
I know this is asking a lot, but you better arm yourself and get on deck. Should be some gear in there.
He indicates a nearby wardrobe.
There are weapons in the armoire here.
So listen to that voice that... Okay. So we probably... Yeah, I was thinking that we get a choice depending on...
Alright, now make some use of it.
What weapon proficiency I chose. kind of familiar here with the things. Interface a little bit different. You have the weapon sets and stuff. You have a little bit of armor. The party stash here. I'm liking the inventory a little bit more already. Just having the stash here when I select the character. I'm not like super happy with the face there, but we have the portrait, so I think it's fine. And we can see how we look in the weapon or how we look without it. Okay, that's cool. Hey Mickey, thanks for the raid.
The pirates of Deadfire are notorious. I suggest you deal with them quickly.
Combat fast mode. We have our changes here. Will either help me. So let me increase the size of this a little. I like the look.
If we don't get out there now, we'll have lost by the time we do. Get armed and suited up. We gotta get on deck.
I was thinking that Eder would join me as a party right away. All hands on deck.
Well, what have we here? A little sloop? Lost and alone in the storm?
Ah, okay, so not everything is narrated here with descriptions. The surely brutish-looking captain stands stiff-backed before his crew. He scowls as he assesses you, his hair whipping out his ears in the wind. So I can still choose to read those or not. Also, thunderbolt and lightning. Very, very frightening indeed.
I'll be taking your ship now, if you don't mind. And especially if you do.
I don't think you will, Benebeth.
Well, at least he asked.
I am a gentleman of fortune. Give her up easy, and I'll see you get a swift death. It'll be bloody and agonizing, sure. But at least it'll be quick.
The storm's pretty loud. Did you say you're surrendering? How strange.
And then he's going to wear his breeches on his head and dance for us? Did I hear that right?
Aye, but the breeches are gonna be stitched from your skin.
So I was thinking of exploring a little bit different dialogue choices instead of always going with benevolent, honest options. So we might go a little bit more sarcastic, sassy kind of way.
You got a smart mouth on ya. Careful. That'll get you killed faster than any blade. Listen up, mates. I'm off to spear me a bigger fish. One with sharper teeth like. I'm trusting you lot not to cock this up. Don't damage the sloop when you take it. Play with the crew if you'd like, but don't bring me any prisoners. None that are alive.
You heard, bandwidth!
Okay, I did set my auto pose settings somewhat similar I had in the first game, so that I pause in the beginning of the battle or when we spot enemies. And see, we are seeing some mouse over things, and we're gonna also wait. How do I? Ah, there's the combat speed. Okay, it's a little bit different. So let's go in the slowest combat speed. And I'm already liking the lock a lot better. It's like colored a little bit what's happening. And you can also filter it by just seeing your messages. Or just seeing enemy. Or the more generic lock, kind of filter it. Very nice. Nice touch. Okay, the spells are there. Right, with the multi-class, we kind of have them all there. The chants, phrases are showing there right away. Interesting, I'm starting with 3 phrases. I wonder what that is. Okay, oh, I'm loving this.
Defend the ship!
I'm loving this lower combat. Yes, thank you for listening to me. My thoughts. Oh, this is so good. I can actually play with sort of real time. This is even like a little bit too slow. I'll put it one step faster and kind of change it as is. Okay, we see where the thing is about to be summoned. Oh, that's cool. So I'll be dynamically changing this speed here. Oh yeah, but I didn't like how we had to all the time pause, but this slightly slower speed is actually working really nicely. Can you go a little bit forward? I like those who is engaged with who. I think it works a little bit better. Oh, there was also frequently used abilities in the interface. Okay, you guys know me. Sometimes I bash interfaces and this game will probably get its share, but so far I'm liking everything. You have defeated the pirates, but you are not out of trouble yet. The storms pick up, lashing your ship and driving you dangerously close to a rocky shore. The Defiant's crew hurries to reduce sail and batten down the hatches. They work quickly, but the ship is still listing heavily. So the Defiant is the ship purchased with the last of Caed Nua's riches. It has borne you from the eastern reach to the Deadfire archipelago. Just 10. The loose crate tumbles toward you, gathering speed on the rain-slick deck. It misses you, but knocks Shitupek, one of your deckhands, off his feet. The Defiant heaves. Shitupek pitches over the side. He grabs on the rail, but his fingers are slipping. He cries out for help. Meanwhile, the runaway crate totters on the edge of the deck, ready to plunge overboard. You recognize the symbol on the front and realize it likely contains the salvage from Caed Nua, your keep. Well, here's the thing, my character, as I said, it's more about people than stuff. So we're gonna rescue our deckhand. He grabs Shitupek's arm just as grip fails. For a tense moment he hangs suspended over the roiling sea. Then a mighty tug, you pull him back on the deck. You hear a heavy splash. The crate from Caed Nua is gone. Shitupek, meanwhile, nods in gratitude and hurries to his station. Meanwhile, the storm has nearly driven you ashore. A flash of lightning reveals a treacherous coastline and Eothas striding into the distance. The lookout barely has time to shout a warning before the Defiant runs aground. How are we gonna fight like a 30-story, or at least 15-story guard statue? Anyway, the impact hurls you from the deck and into the froth of waves, bodies and splintering debris. You struggle toward the beach just ahead, even as the surf ducks towards the open sea. You kick and paddle with all your might until at last you feel sand between your fingers. Pulling yourself ashore, you collapse. And this is where Divinity Original Sin 2 begins, as we come to Fort Joy. No, still Pilaster.
You've been getting a lot of sleep so far on this trip. I'd have woke you, but you look so peaceful with your face in the sand.
Edo runs his fingers through his hair and removes a strand of seaweed he finds lodged there. He examines it closely and then tosses it in the sand.
If you're worried about the ship, you can stop worrying. It's wrecked right over there.
I also like the steward's statue is there.
So far, it's just you and me and the chair lady over there.
It's a relief to see you awake, my lady. I worried you were in for another long sleep.
I hate boats. No, where are we?
Don't know, but it's real pretty.
Difficult to say for certain. The Deadfire is spotted with islands, some quite small. The good news is that if the storm hasn't spun us round entirely, I'd say we're in charted waters. I believe the Valian Trading Company operates in the region. Hence that little visit from that wretched pirate captain.
Alright. Can we patch up the ship?
I'm afraid I won't be much assistance in that regard. And not to doubt Master Adair's capacity, but even he would need supplies.
That's true. Steak, especially.
Patching the hull is only the start. You're going to need help getting the Defiant out to sea again. And a crew, for that matter.
Let's see about the other survivors. And somehow we gotta get the ship repaired. I don't want to be paddling out of here on a salvage raft.
For now, I'd say your best bet is to find some sign of civilization. If nothing else, we may be able to hire on a shipwright. My lady, if it is not too taxing, could you explain how it came to pass that you were returned to us?
My soul passed into the beyond, and Berath gave me a choice. Find Eothas or die.
These gods. You make one deal with them to stop a madman, and the next thing you know, they're threatening your soul.
That isn't much of a choice. But castle or no castle, you are still my lady, and I will aid you to the best of my ability.
Thank you, Steward.
Well, I suppose we better get a move on.
Who would here say that either I have to do this on my own? Come on, buddy. Let's go. Ooh. Either can be a fighter or rogue, or fighter rogue. I think I will keep them as a fighter. They will be the main tank going forward. Until we find someone else, but I'm pretty sure I will be keeping Aether along. Just I already know it. I like them, and kind of also kind of a little bit like, hey, we're back on this together again kind of deal. That and playing with somewhat similar style. Okay.
I guess I make as good a target as any.
I will I will put Aether as the 1, because just I'm more familiar by pressing 1 for Aether, instead of having my main character as the number 1. Just getting used to that one, and I assume if I still press go. Alright, wait a minute. I set a key for that myself. Can I have Control A? Okay, I can. I had Control A as the select all, so I'll set that again. It's most commonly what I select here, and then otherwise the familiar options of formations, having a rest, stealthing.
Keeping quiet.
Stealthing and looks like stealthing also they take out the weapons right away. I assume that is still needed for searching. We have the inventory, we have the character sheets here. We have the reputations. Relationship between the characters, that's interesting. You know, the records, how long they have been in the party. Ooh, we can export, import characters as well. Okay, that's pretty cool. Nice. I was looking for the journal. So, search for the members of your crew, hunt a guard. And of course, right now we are stranded. We need to seek out means to repair our ship. We still have the cyclopedia. I will be looking into this as we go on. There's probably a lot of information here. And also my character knows this. So we can play with it. Bestiary will build up as we go on. We can create notes. I don't remember was this already in the Pillars 1, but that's pretty cool. And then we have the tutorials. I don't need to be touching that so much. I'll be looking at the ship management when we get the ship together. But other than that, I'm for the most part familiar with the game because of Pillars 1 and reading the manual. So let's keep on going. And if I press tab, the interactive places are highlighted.
Hope the rest of those sodden bastards made it.
Wait, is this someone who is dead, but this is their soul?
At least my leg don't hurt anymore.
We found some ale. Where's the rum? Why is the rum gone?
Help! Somebody!
Coming.
Blanca!
Defiant. Ship crew morale -1. Oh, we will need to feed the crew. That is very fitting look. As far as fashion pillars go, I'm liking that. Irena. Ingredients. Food, scrolls, potions and other items. The Defiant is looking far worse for wear after its unexpected landfall. The hull has splintered in several places along the keel, while the tattered sails stand as evidence of your battle with the pirates. The deck of the Defiant is well out of reach from here. The ship groans like a beached whale each time the waves roll in. But it doesn't seem to be listening further. You may be able to climb up. Okay, we don't have Eothas here yet who would break their leg doing this. My character is not too athletic, so I think I will use the grappling hook I just found there. One good throw and the hook sails up and over the rail, catching firmly. A few tugs suggest that the grappling hook should hold fast. first puzzle solved.
You're looking better, Casita. That, or I'm worse off than I thought.
Valiant term for captain. Casita.
It's my leg, Matico. It hurts even worse than it looks.
Rena's leg. There is a bloody gouge along the length of her shin, and swelling around her knee suggests a nasty break. So we have an option here to craft a splint from some debris. Hang on, I'll carry you back down. Wait. I think I read this in the manual. In this game, it's just not your character, it is the party members present, so I think this carry here would actually be Aether. Yeah, there we see +2 party assist. And I could use my survival or have Aether carry them down. What's happened? Oh, it's pretty obvious what's happened. They have we just crashed. Have you seen anyone else?
Funny thing, it's hard to see much from the underside of the barrel.
What's happened?
I was a stubborn Postenaga. I was trying to fasten this mess down when we struck shore. Barrel rolled right over my leg. Everything we've been through, and I'm nearly done in by a cask of rum.
Okay, our combined survival is 5. So let's craft the splint. I'll patch you up best I can, but you'll have one to stay off the leg as much as possible.
I wasn't planning on going for a run, Casita.
Rena watches you work with obvious relief. Once you're through, she gives a leg a tentative stretch.
It still hurts, but I can manage from here. Agrasima. Have you found any of the others yet?
I like that there are those Valiant words, that's pretty cool. Not yet.
I'll start a fire. If any of the others are out there, hopefully they'll see it and turn up.
Okay, don't burn the ship. And yes, Pillars 1 obviously done. Available on my channel. Finished, what was 2 weeks ago. Oh. They did not set the fire on the ship. Fire is here.
Could be
Oh. Young boar.
That order's too tall.
Suey! Suey!
Okay. Either go at it. We have knockdown or discipline. These are working a little bit differently. This is not like that the knockdown is usable 3 times. Instead, there is a power level. It probably increases, and then you'll be using. And also, I understood from the manual that there will be more like per encounter abilities and less of those per rest. But we'll probably learn more about that when we get like a wizard or priest. still able to knock this one down. And also I'm almost dying at this point, I should have stayed away. I really like this battle speed that I can play with slower speed, so I can actually play like real time. Because I think in Pillars 1 the fights were just too fast on the real time. So you had to like pause all the time. Obviously simple fights here in the beginning.
Spy! Magran, here! My flame burns yet!
What do you need?
Is that you?
Yes, it is.
You woke just in time for the fun. Fighting off motherless raiders one moment, flung into the freezing depths of Ondra's bosom the next. Aye. Magran learns us poor bastards that a little excitement's good for the heart.
Even the guards can't break me, Engrin.
Some others might think that blasphemy. But when Magran hears it, Captain, oh, she knows you're filled with a fire. There's nae getting the ship back underway without repairs. Yonder road inland seems the best chance of that. You want to be kicking some of the corpses before you go, see if some cry out. We need a crew if we're to set sail. I'll see you at the campfire, Captain. Magran's flame warms my soul, but these ailed bones need a touch of the real thing.
You'll find Irena there.
Good, good. I'll keep an eye out for others, Watcher, if you'll do the same.
Alright. Before I cross this, let's explore this side first.
Hey, fancy seeing you here.
Dead sailor. Right, we are still a watcher.
I can't see much of anything really, apart from you. Just endless gray. What happened?
The ship ran aground in storm. You died. Shoo, go toward the light and all that. Man, I love these dialogue options. No, let's tell them the... You didn't make it, you idiot, you're dead. No, still the first. The ship ran aground in storm, you died. Of course we could go with I'm afraid you didn't make it, but let's be blunt this time.
Storm? That's strange. You'd think a man would recall a storm. It's like someone cut away a part of my memory. There's just this big black hole. It's weird. I thought death would be different. Big light and so on. But I don't see anything at all. Just you.
We're charged me with guiding souls to the afterlife. I suppose you're my responsibility now.
Oh. Suppose that sounds nice enough. I'll follow you then, shall I?
Sure. Come along then. Spirit falls into step behind you, radiating cheer.
Still seeing ghosts, huh? I suppose you're stuck with that.
Looks like...
Okay.
Trouble.
Let's go with either. Let's have block active. I'll actually just continue hitting here instead of starting to summon because... Oh, there's like a death cam. That's pretty cool.
Watcher, over here.
Oh, Shitube, who I saved, is here. But before that, I will have one save here. then let's take a break because it's been 2 hours. So I'll see you in just a moment when we continue the first session in Pillars 2. Alright, welcome back. Let's continue. I have about an hour because of little difficulties. I started a little bit later. But let's see how far we get, and then we'll continue tomorrow. And this whole run continues on Saturdays and Sundays going forward, just like Pillars 1 did. And I also plan to play these sort of games that I have not played before, like all the Baldur's Gate series afterwards. So if you are into these sort of games and enjoy my streams, stick around for the weekends.
It is good to see you well, Watcher. I believe the boars were hoping for easy meat. The bosun, Beedle, is in that cave over there. Ran in after a boar. Stubborn old dwarf.
Beedle. So what's happened?
After we made landfall, you mean? I woke and Beedle was close by, swearing fit to bring Andra's wrath upon us a second time. We began to search for supplies. I came over this way in hopes of gathering some of that blood moss over there. I thought it might be of use. I imagine the boars had the same idea.
Alright, I'll look for Beedle.
I will make for the campfire. I must get this pistol cleaned if it's going to be of any use. Be careful in there, Captain.
Alright. Sea cave. There's a little bit of path up there. No, at least in there, not loading screen images like there were in the first game.
Steady does it.
I guess we're not the first to head this way.
Neither of what there be traps here. Some food, torch. So far, I'm liking this a lot. Well, obviously, I liked Pillars 1 a lot, but everything I have seen here has just been touching a little bit here and there on the interface, how the game works, everything, kind of just building on that nice.
Up there. What do you need?
Nice premise that they. Oh, you can. Well, speaking of things, you can actually see where the enemy is facing, like that, so we can stealth better. Like all sorts of little things like that.
Trouble up ahead. Cool. Stay behind me.
Let's go. Got it.
There's something different about the engagement. Maybe it comes with fighter abilities, but Either is not holding the engagement in the same way. And looks like our health recovers now a little bit differently.
Doors.
Chanter is the best class for Zemalf. After all, he makes songs when he's nervous. I'm not sure if that sort of thing ever came up on Pillars 1, but I can't sing and I'm not very musical. But you actually figured out why I picked up Chanter originally.
Leave it to me.
Huh?
Because I would like to know how to sing. Oh, Eder. Calm down.
Hey. Hey.
Hmm? Huh?
10. Take him down.
What do you need?
Being able to summon a couple of ghosts is pretty cool. Oh, there is there is a battle cam or death cam. Okay, and I'm about to die. Can I step away or am I engaged? Let's go into Wolf. Knock this guy down. Okay. This was not... I'm not the Itumark I thought I would be. I am almost dead.
What do you need?
Okay, I think getting a ranged weapon for myself is pretty good. Check those shields for either. Can I dual wield pistols? Oh, I can. I never thought about that in the first game. Maybe it was possible there as well, but we were using the two-handed ones. Maybe I should put on that better one instead of playing Fashion Souls. Okay, just a medium round shield or heater shield. Let's go with heater shield. Looks more Eder. Can I shift click into stash? Yes, I can.
Keep it down. Don't see why not. Keeping an eye out.
Waterlogged note. Still no sign of Penweth. How much longer are we gonna wait? The wet's already ruined half of our take. Get your stinking construct under control. It's been hanging out by that crystal. I swear it's been giving me the eye. Construct. So there is... Okay, this place is... screaming trap.
Hmm?
Why don't you either go check that out?
Hmm?
No, neither of us have mechanics. No! Unopened chest. Can I live with this?
Keep it down.
Okay, I need enough experience to level up now and pick up mechanics. Otherwise, I will have to come back to this beach later on.
Wait.
Rusted copper construct and some revenants.
Keeping quiet.
What do you need? Trouble? Ahead.
Hmm?
Hey.
Yeah?
Hmm?
Let's go more aggressive and go with the weapons. The windmill slash. Okay. I might disable that kill cam at some points.
Not even close.
It's not supposed to happen.
Okay. Either go back to block mode. Either you're not supposed to die. It's part of the deal.
Yeah? Here we go.
Warhammer.
Yeah?
The club I have is probably better for my character because of the special ability. Let's let's do a little bit formation like this, that I'm staying a little bit in the back.
On it. Sure.
Keeping an eye out.
Work with Ether going in front. Got myself a crossbow. And do we put that hat on Ether? I think we need to. Okay. Ether looks ridiculous. I like it. So we are continuing exactly where we left off, stripping people of their bodies naked.
Trouble up ahead.
As soon as we find them.
What do you need? Yeah?
Seal miss me.
I hope nobody saw that.
Oh, I think we're gonna die to these bats.
way.
Maybe not. Hero's athletics might have saved us. The ghosts were not doing much.
What do you need?
We need more party members.
10.
What do you need?
Those ghosts are not doing damage.
Let's go.
This knockdown has not worked like once. Oh, right. I forgot that I am a druid now. Not in that
I
case.
need some help here.
Inspiration.
Yeah?
Let's go. Quae facile mis meetum.
Got him.
Steady does it. Mm-hmm.
Underwater passage. Not yet. Oh, there's Beardle. With some traps that I can't do anything about.
Viola! Still alive and calling everybody scabrous, I see. Well, now we got a bosun. Just need a boat.
A dare. And I see that corpse we've been carting around is looking a slight more sprightly. Good to see the two of you, but mind your step. I've got myself in a spot of trouble. Been trying to find a way past without losing a leg or getting a face full of poison.
Okay, so with the traps I can use my perception. I can use my I can use my bluff. I can use my intellect. Set off the traps prematurely with a few heavy stones. Let's try smarts. You wreak havoc upon the traps to the tune of snapping metal teeth and clattering darts. When the cacophony is ended, Beardle peers out from between his fingers and gives you a broad grin.
Clever, that. Though, it's a good thing none of them were of the exploding variety. Eld Ingram would have gotten a kick out of that, I bet. It's just bats and stinking corpses in this cave. You find anyone else?
We got a campfire going on the beach.
Then I'll head that way myself. See you on the beach, Captain.
And I don't know why I said beach. Wait, did I just level up? Level up! I can take mechanics! I can take mechanics and I can open a chest! Will I though? I think I will. Pretty sure I will. Also, I do need athletics for my guy. Athletics it is. For my character, I think especially after all the years in Caed Nua, I think diplomacy fits rather well. I really like that we have this tree here. The classes I used, I kind of now have an understanding of the levels following, but there's also, I think, a little bit of change here that you can upgrade some abilities later on. So also pretty cool. Okay, I think for my character, so I can either choose active or passive, is that it? So I could choose this one, or I could choose a chant. So you are not limited. This works a little bit differently because we got the phrases, and then on another level we got the invocation. But here it's kind of a mix of how we want to do the build. Okay. I think because we will be summoning 6 skeletons, I'll pick up that one and just have options for what we summon.
Hey.
Either. Wait, why didn't Aether level up? Oh, they did. The plus plus is there in Aether's hair, so I was like, I didn't see it. Aether knows explosives, but Aether needs athletics first. And then if I'm focusing on diplomacy, Aether could be... Aether feels like a streetwise guy. Also intimidation, but I think streetwise. Streetwise is Aether's jam. So we can pick up. We have the knockdown already. We have the constant recovery. So we can pick up monastic unarmed training, fast runner, arm spear. Wait, why do you have like a monk ability here? That's so weird. Disciplined barrage. Fighter stances. So they come, okay, so some of the fighter things come like a little bit later. Offensive bonus against disengagement attacks. These ones open. Tactical barrage. I'm kind of not loving any of these options, but can we... Alright, I chose them to be a pure fighter, and also for my character I could have looked at the druid, I already forgot about that. It feels so weird. Why would you make an unarmed fighter? that. Yeah, I have to remember with my character to check the multi-class. Power 1 per encounter. Oh, interesting.
Sure.
You see that?
Wait, why is there attack on that? I'll just save here. Is that explosive? Just good old-fashioned loot in there.
What do you need?
Okay, Aether, why don't you step in that?
Let's go for some shut-eye about now.
In case we don't have anyone with mechanics, we can. This whole cave is a torture. I will restart the game and go full mechanics, like I wanted to.
Trouble up ahead.
I'm not sure if I can handle those guys just yet. Oh, I guess there's only one way to find out. Ah, right. Okay, so stepping in the trap did give me a permanent one, which will only go out after. Okay, I think I need to go away and like have a rest or something, because either can't really fight anyone. Welcome back when we have mechanics.
There's nothing for miles. Isn't there supposed to be a light? Didn't think death would be so boring.
Oh, at least that one knew they were dead. Oh wait, there's the other side, the underwater passage. Which probably requires like athletics to go through, but so now both of us do have athletics. The waters here glow an eerie blue, the cave glistens with reflected light. You just make out an opening in the cavern wall to the northwest, where the water flows onward. The tunnel seems to extend a short distance before turning sharply, but you cannot see where it leads. Hey, Aether, why don't you go check out that? Success! Because of athletics. Swim through. Interesting. So you have like
right.
choices in the dialogue. It seemed like that you can only choose like someone once or something.
Huh?
Told him not to bring that thing in there. Didn't like the look of it one bit. But no one daren't speak poor of his precious animancy tech.
The ghostly figure paces the length of a small outcropping with quick, deliberate steps, muttering to herself all the while. Her long cape flaps with the wind that blows from in between.
Special gift from his contact, he says. Now it's acting all weird. Gives me the damn creeps. You feel it too, right? Like it's looking straight through you?
She turns piercing blue eyes on you. She shakes her head and resumes her pacing.
Came out here to get away. Couldn't stand it staring at me anymore. Then... Oh, my memory's fuzzy. Anyway, you want to Benwith's? Haven't seen you for, but he's been bringing all sort of new folks on lately. Can't hardly keep track.
With perception, we can say it looks like the rocks here did number on your boats.
I think I remember something about a boat. Yeah, and some screaming. Look, maybe we should stick together. Feels right, you know? What with you being the only other thing around and all. I can give you a hand with, spirity stuff.
No kidding, I've always wanted a ghost friend. Stay with me, I'll find a way to return you the wheel.
I tell you, mate, I'd take anything over this endless grey. Even Remagon's frosty arse crack.
The spirit tries to give you a friendly pat on the shoulder, but her hand passes right through you. Unperturbed, she grins and walks along behind you. So before the game ends, we will be like 100 ghosts behind us. I will go see if we can fight those guys. I doubt we can, but
yeah?
They seal this.
Hey, we were able to knock this guy down. How about 6 skeletons?
Yeah?
They're so small.
Take him down. This means lost another.
Get them, my little skeletons. Little skellies.
Yeah?
We should probably focus on this. Actually, maybe we can kill these revenants. Sorry, the constructs.
What do you need?
Strange encounter.
Yeah?
Not even close.
Okay, Eder is a little bit tankier now. Okay, I do like this summoner subclass. That's we can summon so many of the little ones. Love it. Easy. Job, Eder.
What's a metal killing machine doing out here by himself in a cave anyway? Collecting his thoughts?
I've got it.
Keeping an eye out.
Dozen paintings, Mildewed and Boatless, line up the wall among the broken
That
bottles.
R looks about as good as it smells at this point. Well, that's gonna be hard to clean.
Where is this garbage? Oh. It's not, That is a ring. I see the ring in the finger. No, not that much detail. Scroll. And I think in this game you have the Arcana that that can boost. Boost scrolls, but there's no requirements for them. Now I think we are ready to go through.
I'll boil up some water. We'll have a spy at that leg of yours.
Should have seen me with that barrel, Angrim. I showed it who's boss.
Magran gives some of us simpler trials than others.
Okay, so we're gonna have some ship crew banter. Okay, now we finished the helping hands when we found the fellow in the cave, so that's why we got the experience for that one. But now, next one up comes getting the ship up. Let's see what we find. The Forgotten Sanctum has been installed. Alright, that was the DLC. Also Seeker, Slayer, Survivor. Right, so we are now in this island in Velaria's Rest. Later on we will actually be able to travel in, but let's see the nearest location. Oh, or some ale. Okay, interesting. So this over. Wait, are we gonna discover like locations as well, like this? Oh, this is cool. Ah, so then with the ship, the over. Ah, right. This is why you said I shouldn't look at the map. But I will look at the map because I got the collector's edition, so I'll be using my my cloth map. Yeah, that's pretty cool. The map is us to explore. In the distance, you see a simple wagon. The angle at which it rests on the road, one side jutting above the other, suggests that it has been damaged or disabled. Even from your vantage, you can make out kith milling around it. I don't think we are partially stealthy, so we will approach openly. As you near the cart, you make out a group of red-seran pilgrims in rough-spun linens and cottons. A single craft horse stamps at the ground impatiently as two of the pilgrims argue over the front wheel, which seems hopelessly stuck in the mud. One of the pilgrims notices you. Her step back draws attention of the others, and a man in well-worn campesine steps forward. A weight of deep concerns hang on his face. Did the dreams bring you here as well? The other pilgrims look at you with a mix of apprehension and hope. Dreams. Dreams? We are farmers, come from Red Seras to work the colony field here. We are believers, all to the one in the light of Eothas. The other pilgrims nods fervently in agreement. A woman with smiling baby lifts the infant's hand to wave. Aw, baby is waving to us. We've been having dreams, 3 stars sailing through the sky, piercing the black of storm cloud. Figured it must be him, Eothas, calling to us, so we came here to the place we saw in our dreams. Pilgrims look around, nudging their sleeping memory to the present. We saw the giant pass with 3 stars on his brow, but, he sighs and gestures to the wagon stuck in the mud. Sad to say, we could not follow him. We'll stuck as luck gets. None of us are strong enough to lift that corner up to get something under it. More than one of us tries, and we just get in each other's way. The other pilgrims nod and stretch, suddenly remembering their aching bodies. We could threaten them. Let's take a look. Maybe Eder can lift it. Brief inspection reveals that the wagon is undamaged, but the wheel is stuck fast in the mud. We have some wood, the old man says as he gestures the back of the wagon. If we can get the wheel up, we can slide that beneath it. Inside the wagon you see several planks of wood. A small box of valuables sits to the side. One of the younger Dawn Stars looks at you, eyes wide. Reckon you can lift it? I think Eder can. Attempt to steal their strongbox. No, let's attempt to lift it. And we see exactly which skill will be used. So this is good. Because it was a little bit random, always like guessing in the first game. Even when it was kind of somewhat logical. Needed 15. Eder did it easy. Eder squares themselves to the wagon corner, squats deep and rests the wheel up from the mud with a grunt. Young Dawn Star stands in shock for a moment, reacting just in time to thrust the thick board beneath the wheel. It takes the better half of an hour to lay down a safe path for the wagon to roll free of the mud. Neighboring Dawn Stars glisten with sweat but laugh happily as they sing song of praise for Eothas. Smiling, their leader presses a small pouch of coins into your hand. We appreciate the help. Without you, who knows how long we would have been stranded out here. They begin to prepare their wagons as you take your lead. Silver Fenning. The old man calls out to you as you go. Take care of yourself and your soul, traveler. Whether you came for Eothas or not, we know our hearts that he has come for us. Ort Malhe. Also, time is going by as we are looking here. I'm liking this kind of this exploration part here. Kind of a nice difference to the Pillars 1, where you kind of were. Ooh, nice texture, Port Dahe Harbor. The difference to the first game where you kind of Head the map sets out to you and then just kind of a little bit like locked for progress. But there's a lot to do here. I see there's probably some character there called Caed. There's a market. It's probably the tavern, the Kraken's Eye. There's Ringo's house, Governor's estate. And then there's trading post and a jail.
Better see what that crowd's about.
What if the giant comes this way?
Please, everyone stay calm.
The man at the center of attention appears to be fielding inquiries from both cackle of townsfolk gathered around the platform and rather severe-looking Aumaua woman standing beside him.
Please, everyone remain calm. I assure you I will do everything in my power to get you the answers you need. Our friends among the Huana
have offered you hospitality and safety from the storms.
Storm speaker Kawa. Taumaua woman folds her arms.
Yes. I think we are all keenly aware of the debt of gratitude we owe to the...
I have personally seen to the safety of your homes. Now you will do the same for our families.
And I was thinking exactly the same, that Monkey Island vibes continue.
What about our families?
What about the ships? How are we supposed to feed ourselves? If everyone would...
As Galaria's gaze sweeps across the crowd, it falls upon you where it remains. A few more heads turn to see what has caught the governor's attention.
It's one of the pirates.
At this alarmed cry, the whole of the crowd turns to regard you. A startled, expectant hush falls upon the gathered throng. My ship ran aground just south of here. I need help. I can also look around like, where? Where are the pirates?
2 of my guards reported a ship flying deer wooden colors, fallen prey to a private vessel. That would be your ship, I assume.
The crowd quiets somewhat at that, though you still find yourself the target of few glares.
That would make her lucky. Your own vessels do not usually fare so well.
The woman regards you with bland curiosity.
Quite.
If I was all that lucky, I wouldn't have crashed here. I feel that's kind of being a little bit blunt on them. I just need some repairs and I'll be on my way.
Percamblanca, everyone, forgive me. I believe this matter requires my attention. You have my word that I will keep you apprised of any changes. Especially you, Mr. Ikawa.
Do not flatter me with Valian titles. You are distracted with your newcomer and wish me gone. But I will not go far, Governor Clario.
Giralde. As for you, stranger, let us speak at my estate. We'll discuss your predicament.
All right. The dear wooden captain, are you here to stay? You are truly not a pirate? I hope Clario knows what he's doing. What a mess. The governor wishes to speak with you, no? What a mess.
Accept the light, and you shall be redeemed.
Okay, the map was pointing to this lady here, not the one who spoke, Winelith, but the one behind her, Caed. And usually that means a significant character, so let's see, could this be our first companion? Accept the light and you shall be redeemed her, she said. A woman shouts, arms raised high and wide. In each hand she grips a golden candle. The flames scatter wildly as she gestures to the crowd before her. The missionary holds a candle to drip wax in the shape of 3 stars on the forehead of each kneeling worshipper. One of them stumbles back, swiping the hot wax from his skin. Okay, so these are Eothas worshippers, and also that is a big-ass dog.
Se futito! Madicchio! I did not sign up to be burned!
Let's just keep on watching. We don't need to interrupt them. The priestess trembles her arms, face pinched with disappointment. In the warm sea breeze from the port, loose strands of her sun-streaked hair whip around her head like a living halo.
This flame is not for purification. It is for illuminating the darkness. Sanctification comes only as a result of your journey. But the light will guide your way.
She tilts her head towards the sky. Eyes shut, she drags a shaky hand triple wax across her own brow.
Eothas has returned at last, but it's not too late to redeem ourselves.
As surely as my fingers are webbed, I tell you, gone, never left.
Despite her contrary words, the minor woman shrugs, accepting the golden wax.
Shakes alive, Wanglith. Ain't we got more pressing matters to attend to than a baptism?
Arms crossed over her chest, the shorter, duskier woman watches the ritual with an onerous sort of expression, her delicate chin jotted up. So this is Xoti.
We just missed one of the biggest reap-ins of all time. What about the souls that need us?
Okay, I'm pretty sure that's Laura Bailey. So this must be a companion. As Xoti steps forward, she reaches for a peculiar-looking lantern strapped on her to a hip.
Do not push me on this, you wayward child. You'd leave the living forlorn to service the dead?
Rather than discouraging the other Dawnstar, the accusation seems to kindle stubbornness inside her. Shoulders set, she grins.
Here, I'll light them all at once.
Metal clanking, she sways a nearly lit lantern in an intricate pattern before her. The priestess bites her lip, swinging harder and faster, lithe arms hurtling the weapon with a deceptively hidden strength, until she thrusts its heart toward the crowd, splattering everyone with wax. That's one way to do it.
Hell yeah, it is. I call that the...
Grinning, she turns to get a quick look at you and promptly chokes.
Are you by any chance looking to help the people I saw die in my dreams?
She ducks her head, cheeks flushing prettily.
I'm guessing you're not here for the baptism.
No, I'm not. I'm looking for an Adra statue. Yeah, hi, inhabited by Eothas.
I knew it!
She clenches her grip on the sickle in her right hand.
Gon's been calling me here. Left the breadcrumbs in my dreams.
Okay. I knew some of the companions, mainly like that who is voice acting them. I don't remember them. I didn't remember that Xoti is a priest. But if I can get Laura Bailey as my party priest instead of Durance, I will take it.
I need to get inland. If you're going, I could help you. Swear on my soul.
Who's gone?
Gon's a smidge of darkness in the light. He was the part of Eothas who divined the dignity of dying, and the return journey to life.
I said in the beginning I will be fanboying a little bit on the critical role, but just on pure like voice acting talent, like Laura Bailey is like right up there on the like my all-time favorite voice actors or actresses, maybe together with like Jennifer Hale. So I'm just loving this so much. Where do you want to go inland?
There are souls needing their last rites. I ought to shine them the light, else they might get lost.
Enough nonsense, Xoti. No one knows if anyone's even died. You've no business going in there, risking your own safety, risking our mission.
Wanglith, you guide the living and I guide the dead. Gon bids it and I dreamed it. Leave it be. We all serve our purposes. So what's yours?
I'm a watcher.
So you can see souls? That's a handy talent to have. I know my harvesting would benefit from it. And here you are, following my god. Watcher, will you take me with you?
A fine proposition. I'd enjoy the company of a priestess.
I know an offer rare as hen's teeth when I hear it. Yeah, I'm taking it.
She beams brightly.
You won't regret this.
She deals a shy glance at the editor. Wink.
Hey.
Editor half nods without looking in Xoti's direction. He seems suddenly focused on something else in distance. that too eagerly. She saunters close beside you.
At least take care, child. Come back to us in one piece. If not for my sake, then Samhain's.
The older priestess sighs, shaking her head.
So don't tell her. What the High Priestess doesn't know won't hurt her.
Grinning, Soti waves her breath and Gert parts. Okay, so Soti here. We can play them as a priest in the subclass Harvester of Gaun, or we can play them as a monk, subclass Sister of the Reaping Moon, or priest and monk. So let's take a look at the priest tree just kind of quickly here. Just based on the icons, looks pretty similar. Yeah, looks familiar. Do we have the this blessing? The suppression. What I actually don't see is the spiritual weapon, nice. What I don't see is the blessing against fear that I was using with all the dragons. Radiance. Yeah, looks pretty familiar. Too many chains on the priest. But then again, like I chose myself as kind of a healy druid. Let's take a look at the monk, which I'm not too familiar with, so they could be more offensive. Like the contemplative priest monk. Multi-class characters are not recommended for new players! Exclamation point. Shut up, game. Because the thing is, I'm kind of thinking like all the way to the end. When I was playing the first game, I found myself almost not using any of the higher level stuff. So that's why I'm kind of thinking that instead of having like 9 of ability or the power levels, I could have like 6+3 kind of deal. I think I will keep them a priest. Wait, can I see what that's harvester? This choice cannot be changed later. Emphasizes the natural ending of mortal life. Okay, so it's just automatic spells. There's not that they can't cast something, because that was the case with Chanter subclasses. yeah, let's keep Xoti priest. On the other hand, like if I just pick a multi-class, I can still just keep on leveling them as a priest. Wait, is there a downside of taking my option? So I still have the full trees here. Oh, I'm like half asking you, chat. Yes. I'm here thinking that what is the downside? Or are you actually forced to level up both of the sides? Can't hit highest levels, right? So because you will be. Well, kind of. If I was dual class, I know I wouldn't be hitting the highest level. That I know. They don't get the last 2 power levels of... okay, so yeah, that's exactly it. But that's why I was kind of leaning towards that I would take like... I think in Xoti's case I will keep them a priest.
What can I do you for?
A human from Meadow Savannah. They're also a farmer, just like Eder. Right. Okay, so what is this lantern? Xoti's lantern. Shield engagement. +1 enemies engaged. Right, so we can still make her like a tankier priest. They have those things as well. Also, wait. Everyone's color is green. Coincidence? I think not. Okay, fantastic. But what is also fantastic is that we can continue this next time. Because now I do need to end for this time. But we didn't get far.
Sure thing.
I will take my time, but I am just thoroughly enjoying this. I really liked Pillars 1, and this feels great because from this game I know nothing. I went into Pillars 1 kind of knowing quite a bit about early game because I had played it way back when, but this is now completely blind, and I'm just like getting a little bit like nerdgasms or like just for how voice acting, the interface, like just the exploration aspect. We will get a ship to explore with, and who knows, maybe they will be trading. There's a trading post there. So I'm liking everything I've seen so far, and I hope you enjoyed this as well. I will see you next time, which for you guys watching live will be tomorrow. And of course this whole thing will be on the playlist on the YouTube side. Right away. And for you guys watching this on some distant future, Thank you for watching this first part, and you're gonna find the link to the playlist in the video description. And with that said, have a good rest of the day, and I will see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.